and welcome to Random Number Generation, the show about randomizers and the runners that play them, or in this case, suffer through them occasionally. I'm Skybilz, your host, and this is episode 86, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess Randomizer with Spike Vegeta. Before we get started here, a few announcements on behalf of Games Done Quick. Awesome Games Done Quick 2024 will be live in person January 14th through the 21st in Pittsburgh, PA. Use !AGDQ in Twitch chat for more info. Feel free to @Games Done Quick on Twitter to let us know what you're hoping to see on the games list. Remote volunteer applications open up September 25th. So keep your eyes open if you would like to help out with AGDQ from the comfort of your own home. GDQX, coming up much sooner, will be live from TwitchCon October 20th through the 22nd. The event will take place on the Games Done Quick stage as well as streamed live on our Twitch channel. Use !GDQX in Twitch chat to find out more info and check out the schedule. And with that being said, Spike, how are you doing? It's wonderful to have you.
Yes, always wonderful to be on the show, Sky. I love that you have this showcasing all these great randomizers going on across the gaming sphere. Speedrunners are obviously super into them. I'm showcasing one of the newer ones, kind of in the last year. It's really come into own in The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess Randomizer. Sky, I know you've wanted to have this one on for a while.
Yeah, so I heard about this, I want to say within the last 6 months, and I'm like, well, wait a second, how long is this? Because I noticed there was some concerns in chat that are like, wait, isn't this a really long game? And I was also concerned about that. Spike didn't learn this too long ago and cut down his time from about 5 on average to 3 on average in terms of hours. So, Spike, that's really impressive how much you've learned and grown in a short amount of time in this randomizer.
Yeah, they've got a lot of good sources on there for learning different stuff. One of the primary tricks that hopefully we'll get to showcase tonight, the LJAs, the long jump attacks. Hopefully we find that Gale boomerang somewhat early on with a sword, and we can show some of the flashy stuff. But overall, I think this is a very approachable randomizer. And yeah, before you know it, it's basically the same length as like your Ocarina of Times, your Majora's Masks, your other 3D Zelda randomizers. But yeah, would definitely recommend. It's a good time.
Well, I'm excited to see this. Let's get started, as this is a more lengthy randomizer.
Yes.
But again, it's Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask range for sure. All right, Spike, on your account, I'm very excited for this.
Let's do it. Let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So, the way to beat a Twilight Princess randomizer seed, you might be like, how do we do it? You have to defeat 3 specific dungeons. Which dungeons are they? We're about to find out. We're about to read this board right here, and it's going to tell me I need to beat Lake Bed, Temple, and City in the Sky. All right, let's go beat those 3. So those are the 3 dungeons. Those have been determined from the start of the seed. All other main dungeons are actually completely junked for us. So like the Forest Temple, the Goron Mines, and I'm actually furiously going over to my tracker to mark all that stuff up. Ooh, $100. Love to see that. You can see I didn't put too much work into what my cosmetics are with Link. He kind of just threw on a bunch of different colors and said, let's go. So there's always weird hodgepodges of what it might look like. But yeah, so you need to be able to beat those 3 dungeons. So I need whatever items that allows me to beat those 3. And then we have to just simply go to Hyrule Castle and defeat Ganon. And once you get into Hyrule Castle, there's a number of other requirements we potentially will need once we get in there. But yeah, we'll kind of go over those as we go along. Some of your big items you obviously want to see. You got your class, you got your Clawshots, which there are 2 of in this game. We need 2 of them. Both those in order to beat the seed. We need to find 3 of the 4 swords in the game. I'm sure similar to like a lot of the other 2D Zelda randomizers, there are various swords in the pool. We need to find 3 of those 4 to form the Master Sword and use that in order to plunge it into the evil that is Ganondorf. So, yeah, that's 3 of them. And a number of other things I know off the top of my head. We're going to need a bow. We're going to need a lantern. We're going to need the iron boots and the Zora tunics so we can get into Lake Bed Temple. We need to collect the various sky characters in order to get to City in the Sky. All that sort of stuff. All that juicy stuff. But now being said, we are starting in Ordon Village. Here we are, picking up a bunch of various checks. It's actually a relatively popular play that people will early on say, maybe we'll skip this because all these checks are pretty slow, other than like that one. Speaking of slow checks, let's go immediately over to Wrestling with Bo. We're about to do 2 checks back to back. We got Bo and we got Goats. And this automatically determines how upset I am going to be at the game. 4 minutes into the season. We're like 2 minutes and 30 seconds in. Bo is completely random. It's a game of rock, paper, scissors. And you just throw rock every time and hope that he just keeps throwing up scissors. Or at least rock as well, so you just get ties. You don't want to see paper. Paper ain't good. Because we're just going to mash the A button and just gotta pray heaps trying to go over the top. But I've lost over a minute here before to him being an idiot. Oh, that's 1. I need 1 more. Come on, do it. Do it. You know you want to. Let's go. Perfect RNG on random number generator. We're going to come 3 hours underestimate. It's already over. This is going to have all of our items right here. Guy, thanks for having me on.
Sure, I did not realize how revealing your opponent's costume
Oh,
was.
yeah, no. I was like, I better do some commentary over that.
Oh, no, I cannot miss something.
Oh, yeah,
like
I know.
that.
I was like, trust me, I was sitting here on comms being like, I know what Sky's looking for. Right? Like, they give you, like, the panoramic view on the camera and everything.
That's what it was, right? Like, if it was just, like, you know, standard from the front, no problem. But it was that panoramic view, you know.
Dog, you know what you in store for. All right, so here's opponent. So you might also wonder, like, again, like Sky was alluding to at the beginning of the seed, like, wouldn't Twilight Princess be really slow? They have effectively put us in this state in the game. Imagine it's right after you collected all the Twilight bugs. So all the different areas are open, but we're in a state. We still have to do the various areas and checks. So we still got a goat herd. A really, really good time here is sub 30 seconds, but goats can be poo-poo butts. So we'll see what happens. You kind of just try to make sure you gather them up as best as possible. Oh, that one's, you know what? I'll get to you later.
Can we say Epona is the best horse for herding these goats? Look at this. What a good horse.
Dude, yes. Epona, this is the best. Twilight Princess SD is the best Epona ever was. No question. Oh, what was that one doing? Oh, we have some rogue goats, chat. So you know how I said sub 30 seconds was good? We're gonna
Epona, what are you doing?
We're gonna try to cut a minute. Okay, you know what? At that angle, this one, we just need to group these 2 out. We're gonna take a nice wide angle. Oh, this is gonna be the worst goats I've had in a long time.
That's
all right. There we go.
It.
There we go. Can we get them? Line them up. Go in. There we go. 56-52. If you guessed that, y'all didn't know you were playing a game in chat. And you just won a Nintendo Switch with The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess, and Wind Waker combo. Yep, that's right. They're bringing it to Nintendo. My dad is Nintendo when he told me. All right, so we
both of those.
We have a lot of money early on. They just gave me 4. Thankfully, orange rupees in this game are the most common rupee, and they're $100 a pop. So, which is good because there's a fair amount of things you might have to spend some cash on.
All right, I'll bite. What would you like to spend cash on early in the seed?
Early on in the seed, there's a check that is in 2 checks from now. That would be absolutely glorious if that had something, because that's only $30. As you can see, also here we can just turn into a wolf. At any time. We already have like the shadow piece or whatever it is. You gotta do some like somewhat randomly weird positioning to make sure you don't like bonk on the wall right there. But yeah, that's normally the shield. This is like the sequence of the game where like you go back and you get your sword and your shield and all that good stuff. Boom, boom, we did all that. One final check here in Ordon Village that we have access to. The other stuff I'd have to come back if I get either the lantern or the fishing rod. Oh, I never marked off the rest of my dungeon. Okay, that one's dead. Whoop, and that one's dead.
Also, who's the Slinkus? I love the Pupper Link. Do you like Pupper Link, Spike?
Oh, but I was having a conversation with Fant about this the other day. She just played it for the first time. She was like, I hated everything about Wolf Link. I was like, what? Wolf Link's baller. And Wolf Link is your early on, because like I said, I don't have any swords or anything. Wolf is actually my only, but a pretty good combat tool for dealing with all the various little like mob enemies and stuff that we have to deal with. So
yeah,
I am a fan of the Pupper Link. I think it's a lot of what makes this game unique. So
So you got the Dominion rod here. I want to hear a little bit about your thought process. Would you think to book it to Temple of Time, or are you going to do a lot of overworld checks first? What are you thinking here?
So yeah, it's every time you do a Twilight Princess seed, because all the other dungeons that are not these 3 are always going to be junked, that's already off the table. Of the 3 dungeons, I can't enter any of them right now. Because the Temple of Time, you actually are going to need all the way up to the Master Sword in order to even get in there. So thankfully, that's not something I have to think about too much. However, Sky, I'm really glad you asked that, because you might wonder if you've watched a lot of randomizers, especially 3D Zelda randomizers. They have a lot of hint systems to them. In this, they have not figured out how to implement those directly into the game yet, so we just have all of our hints up front. And one of those areas, the Spirit of Light, the Way of the Hero, if you will, the areas you have to go to find items to beat the game. One of them is, in fact, the Temple of Time that you just mentioned, Sky. So that will be a high priority. I'll want to go in there as soon as I am able to. But yeah, that Dominion Rod definitely cranks up that pot a little bit. But I'm going to need 3 swords to even think about it. So until then, the other 2 areas that are Way of the Hero that I know of are basically north of Castletown and south of Castletown.
Yeah, I'm sending vibes for that boomerang early because I know there's a lot of tricks you want to show off for that. So I'm just sending you the best of vibes for that.
It would be great, but I already know it's going to be my go mode. I have emotionally accepted it.
No.
Fun fact, jumping on opponent from the backside right there, just hopping over her booty, that is actually the fastest way because then she immediately starts propelling forward. Plus, you just look cool. You're like, yeah, energy, let's go. All right, we're out of the forest and into the frying pan. I don't know where I was going with that, but here we are in Farron Field, the first big open field, and we get to enter kind of a mini little hype cave right here, 3 little chests. And I also love how extra Link is right there, that he'll just hop, do a little backflip off, and you can immediately transfer into the next piece of movement, going right into those quick transformations into Wolf Link. All right, we got 1 chest, just a piece of heart. You will see us get likely very, very healthy this scene. Ooh, spinny winnies. Ooh. So that is an item I for sure needed to beat the seed. It's probably one, ooh, and a Sky character. Malanta? Oh, Malanta? So
That's pretty good.
That was 2 items we guarantee needed to beat the seed. I loved that. That was great. That was the best that game's ever been. The Sky characters, that little book you saw me pick up right there. So there are 6 of those in the vanilla game that you need in order to build the cannon that gets you up to City in the Sky, which happens to be one of our 3 dungeons we need. On these settings, we already start with 3 of them, so it isn't just the whole seed. You're just looking for a ton of books. So that's one of them. I also know where another one is. I'm trying to remember off my tracker which one it is. Another piece of heart right there. That's freestanding. I could have picked it up. But honestly, there's so much health in the game. You don't really need it. I think on average, I finish seeds with like 14 hearts. Because none of those are placed in junked locations.
You ever use the rupee tunic? That's one of the more unique items from the game that I know isn't required, but I would consider that maybe a luxury item if you find a lot of money.
Using the what?
The rupee tunic.
The magic armor. Oh, yes.
That's what it's called.
Yeah. I was like, the rupee tunic? That sounds baller. What is it? Does it make you have more money? Oh, yeah. You know what? For you, Sky, I've literally never put it on. If I run into it, we will wear it for the entirety of Hyrule Castle. Because it is genuinely like that is a good tool to get to utilize early on. And I saw another item up there in the tree. That was an orange rupee. Don't worry too much. Like, I'm sort of peeking stuff as I go along. That's why some of my movement here might look a little weird. And you might have also noticed, if you look at my mini-map in the bottom left corner of the game screen itself, you'll see I kind of unlocked the left side of the map. Because the game is in a state where I've already done all of the Twilight bug segments. Oh God, I'm terrible. As soon as I have just unlocked the mini map of a given area, that will allow me. Oh, it's just arrows. That will allow me to then start warping to those areas. So now I can go to like Lake Hylia, Castletown. I can go up to Zora's Domain. But now I'm also going over to the right side so I can unlock this part of the map, which includes stuff like Kakariko. So
What does the spinner exactly give you access to, Spike? You were very excited when you picked it up. I know it's a go mode item, so to speak, or helps out with go mode, but like, does it give you access to more checks, or?
So it does, yeah. I mean, obviously, famously, I love Twilight Princess. One of the criticisms people will have about this game is that you don't get to utilize the items outside of the dungeon that much. So there's about 4 or 5 items on the overworld that the spinner just gave me access, or eventually will give me access to when mixed with other stuff like bombs and whatnot. For right now, that gave me access to one extra check. Oh God, so bad. I was looking over my tracker. I'm trying to do routing in my brain. So yeah, other than that, I will almost for sure need it in order to progress through Temple of Time. Very early in that dungeon, you need it. And it can also be useful for getting to a lot of different areas in the city and the sky. So that in terms of mixed with, you also hard need it in order to beat Hyrule Castle at the very end of the seed. Yeah, the spinner, a great item to find early on, but also an interesting one to find early on. It's not super high priority for the now. You're like trying to get out of Sphere Zero, like a Clawshot would be, or a bomb bag, something like that. So let's go up. That also spawns in one more item. I think this is just more money, but I will still take that money. Now making our way through Kakariko and the graveyard, grabbing both of those checks. And we won't have to come back into the graveyard unless I get Ashe sketches for the gift from Rallis. So for now, mark both those off. And now let's do some Kakariko checks. It's nice that we got some money early on because there is a couple of purchases we actually potentially have to make here. First of all, right in here for 200 bucks. Be the item on, I believe, the left side or right side. I know this game. Woo! I've done probably like 30 of these so far. And again, it's been fun learning a lot more about it and learning all the little like movement nuances and stuff. I love one thing right here you're getting to see, just like Link's roll never felt better than in Twilight Princess. They just like chain together so effortlessly to a point of like, it doesn't look natural whatsoever, but you know, I'm playing a video game, so I'm okay with that. Make it feel good. That's what I say. Another piece of heart. Indoors, unfortunately, you cannot roll. They just won't let you. I just compliment this game for feeling good to control. And then it pulls stuff like that. Like, who cares? And someone with a keen eye might also notice, I'm going in here, there's a bug in here. I'd say there's however many, there's like 20 or so bugs in the game, that those are also mixed into the pool. Let's pick this up because we still are not sure. The most expensive thing, potentially, that you were potentially alluding to, Sky, that we might have to buy is the Malamart Magic Armor Vanilla Location, which the way we would end up doing it costs 800 rupees. And that's just one check. Earlier today, I had to do that check. So we'll see if we have to do it again today. But for now, we got another purchase. This one we unfortunately can't peek. It doesn't tell us. We just buy the bomb bag. Is what's happening right here. And arrows. Didn't need that, but that's okay. Another 120 down. Coming up here, we're going to go for one of our first real out-of-logic tricks of the run. And shouts to Isaac, a member of the Twilight Princess randomizer community and a dev for it, actually, who taught me how to do this nifty little wolf jump. In order to get to this little alcove chest that is normally a very, very slow check. It's extremely convoluted, like where you got to go to like blow up a wall. You get some cuckoos out of there, and then you go up to this other part of the town, and then you float over to it. We're not going to do any of that. We're going to do a specific first-person lineup off of holding off of a ledge, go into wolf form, do a nice little lineup, and then jump to the alcove. Let's see if we're able to get it. But before that, more ladders. Metal Gear Solid 3 or Bloodborne if you prefer. I always reference MGS3 because that's apparently the popular one to always talk about the ladders in, but I've never played that one. That's it. That's a 33% increase to our health. GameCube loads. Okay. All right, so here's the trick I was talking about, a little add-a-logic trick. gonna come up here. I'm going to roll up, and I'm gonna push Link as far left as I can. Pull him up, go into first person, bring it over until about right. That should be fine. Do a quick transformation. Make sure his right paw is right where it's positioned. And then jump for it. I'm mashing, and we got it first try. Let's go. That's right. That's right. We did it. Oh, and we have a sword. I'm so happy. Thank you, Isaac. If you're out there in the world, I hope you are. You taught me that. So that is out of logic. What would put that into logic is having the bomb bag. The little boomies. Or I guess the ball and chain would also do it. Something to blow something up. Now, you're going to see me run through this field. I actually already know that Elden Field is barren or foolish. So I'm actually just going to run past all this, and I just want to set up a warp point for later on. I could maybe try to peek, and no, let's just cut straight across. I don't think I've ever actually just cut straight across. And this place is an absolute war zone. It's kind of nice that this place is foolish. Oh yeah, this is a much quicker route to it. Oh, I'm glad I didn't take the wide sweep. And we already started with most of our warps unlocked because you're in this state post having to do all the Twilight bugs. This is one of the few I'm going to additionally unlock. There's these 3 idiots. And thankfully, they all followed me. That's why I call them idiots. Sometimes they don't.
Well, speaking of them, I was wondering, so I noticed you never have to do the thing to collect the tiers to open up an area. I assume that was just expedited by the randomizer because nobody wants to do that.
Yeah, it's one of those where, like, I believe you can have it on as a setting. Oh, what is that? Is that a Clawshot?
Ooh, that's shiny. That looks like one.
I think that's a Clawshot. Oh my God, that's unreal. If that's actually the Clawshot, then that is Clawshot locked. What in the, what?
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 Are you serious?
What in the how? With a wizard?
What is going on here? Wow.
What's going on here? Okay, that's ridiculous.
Has that ever happened to you, Spike?
I don't think I've ever seen a Clawshot. Now, I saw a double Clawshot there, but worse earlier today, so I guess, like, I shouldn't be that surprised. Okay.
Kind of, sort of.
So, that is very interesting. So I'm coming over here because both north of Castletown and south of Castletown are my 2 other Spirit of Light areas. So what I'm going to do is just knock out this, like, potentially big purchase part of the run right away. So we're going to come in. I'm then going to change from Wolf back into Adult. I say Adult because I'm used to playing like OOT. But to play it a little conservative, let's just see if Malamart Magic Armor, if I need to get it right now, if I need to dedicate all my rupees to it. I got spooked earlier today. See, let's make. Oh, God. So what happened was this, the kid that's outside here is very particular about when he spawns in. So I'm going back to the other side to make sure that he'll actually be here. Yeah, there he is. $10, he shines your shoes. They're a little uppity at this area. They're like, no, your shoes need to be clean, good sir. Oh, I cleaned it for him. It's going to be the bottom right item. It's usually pretty tiny the way it spawns in. Is that a... We need to do it. Are you kidding me? 2 seats in a row. Ah! Are you kidding me? All right.
We just got to get you the boomerang early. That's going to make up for all this.
Yeah. Wee. Golly. But not, well, I'm glad once again. I was like, all right, I'll just be safe. I'll go check it. It's required again. Ah. Okay. All right. So that's going to cost me $800. The process to get it is going to be very slow, but no matter what, at the very least, it's not like an item where like, oh, maybe I don't need it. We need it. So we're going to get it. Yeah, let's go Wolf Link here. I don't have a Clawshot, but again, this is a Spirit of Light area, so we might find something nice and juicy. All right, we can afford it now. It normally would cost you, and again, those are heavily lowered prices in the randomizer. Yeah, let's get another one, honestly. Because there's more stuff I potentially have to buy after that. Go up the thing. They're like stealing my Z target, please. Those 2 orange rubies, they were nice, but they were definitely not the spirit of light in this area. There's going to be 3 checks left after I clear out this grotto. I was trying to remember, which one is this? This is the Tectite grotto. Which, unfortunately, my best weapon anyways for this is going to be charging up with Wolflink. That will for sure one-shot each of them. Normally, like, one of the best offensive tools you can find in this game for a lot of these areas is the bow. There's just kind of a semi-slow way we have to end up doing this. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Okay, cool. So, yeah, boop, got rid of those. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bizzle. And then there's one more check that I can get here, which I'm going to do out of logic, which normally requires the double claw shot. You got a bomb bag. You got a bomb bag, kid. All right, cool. Love that. We love that for us. All right, so booms open up. Not as much as you would think. Oh, there's no way. There's no way. There is a way. Do they want me to do the spinner track check? That is in a Spirit of Light area. Oh, Sky, I'm about to show you one of the most extra checks in the game as like check 14 we're doing. But first of all, again, this is double claw shot locked. I'm going to check this right now, especially the fact that it's in a Spirit of Light area. So shouts to Coyote for teaching me this strat as well. Again, a very welcoming community. So, boom, let's go into this. And then I want to aim down. I want to take a peek at that thicker part and do a little jump. And then, ooh, there we go. All right. And it's honestly just faster than it doing it with double claw shot. Thieves, that's great. I love that. I didn't love that. Oh, I should... yeah, let's do the spinner track chest first. Oh, knock that one out. Because I can. I think it's fine. I've never done this check in the first 30 minutes. But that's why you came to watch a randomizer, chat. Stuff you've never seen before. Look at how unique this is. So yeah, let's go boop and then put on some booms. I've found so little in the way of items on my Y and X that it was still just the horse call.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about that till now.
Yeah, that's my second menu. Again, I love how opponent controls in this game. And I don't know if that's a compliment on this game or just every other 3D opponent just feels awful. Including Breath of the Wild, dang it. I would say Tears of the Kingdom.
That's the worst.
That's the worst. Why'd they make it so
goodness.
big?
Yeah, like I can't control.
You know what? I actually am going to go back real quick. I'm going to do this check, but I want to make sure. I should have peeked what these were. Okay, that's just a red rupee, so I don't have to worry about it. And there's also another bug right here. In order to get these items that are higher up on the wall, obviously you would imagine claw shots get them, but also the boomerang gets them. And fun fact, the ball and chain gets them. I think it was just hard. Okay, good. Now I can just mentally check those off. It is now a big fat 33% chance that spinner plus bomb bag is going to give me some sort of Spirit of Light item here. That would be, as the kids say, cracked. Unfortunately, I just got to run up and throw this sucker. All right, so this is that. Actually, they were like, we never got to use the spinner after we left the dungeon, so they threw 2 things in. Oh, I'm awful. I forgot. That's not how you do it. Yeah, just come on back. We're just going to reset it. All right, so here you have to drop into neutral. And then you drop into neutral again, and now you start controlling it. Yeah, don't fail. Don't fail on GDQ Hotfix. They'll make fun of you forever. They'll never let you back on. All right, extra. Love that. All right, 33% chance. Clawshot 1, go. Dang it. Now I'm just upset.
Well, heck.
Hackers. Okay. So now I have to get that thing. I have to get that thing from the Malamar. What was the other one? Didn't I know? Snow Peak Freezer Grotto chest. Oh, that's awful. These Sky characters are terrible. So I actually know where all of them are. Oh, that's so poopy. Oh my goodness. Oh, this seat's I don't want to pass judgment on this seed yet. We're early on. That's really bad. I gotta make a daytime so I can actually do this. So the way to circumvent not having to spend like 2,000 rupees to get that sky character is instead you come over here. Yeah, this is gonna net cost us 800 instead. Or total cost us 800, net saving us like 1,200 rupees. I am going to make a generous donation of 500 rupees to the Malamart Fund. And it's going to make me do this other check, which I know is dead, but it doesn't matter because I know I got to do this. So we're just doing it now. Chad, I also need you to know that I have a knack for getting really bad seeds. Like, it's impressive. No, it's like my thing. Like, I'm proud of it. Like, which is great, right? Nobody wants to watch a randomizer like, oh, that was nice, that was fast. Like, no, you're watching a randomizer to see someone get hecked up. Hey, Minutes Guy, that's why you invited me on. Want to see someone get absolutely dumpstered. That's what we're doing. So this is the Spring Water Rush. And this is the thing. You could skip doing this and just pay the 2,000 rupees, but it's going to cost me so much money to do that. This is better. I guess because it's a sky character, there's a world where maybe I should have done the 2,000. This is the way I know how to do it. So I'm walking in very specific spots to not spawn in like levers and such, and little flying dudes. I don't know their canonical names, so I'm going to call them the flying dudes. And to make sure I wasn't too close or too far away from the moblins there. Those archers, the best snipers in Zelda history. They really are. I knew I didn't have to do this check necessarily because it's one of your, what they call the always hints. It's one of these single locations that if you don't tell someone what is on this, they would just never do them. So this, couple other, they're the Poe Souls, the 20 Poe Souls. That one actually is a check. But again, I already knew that from the start. I knew that was dead. We didn't have to do it. Now he coming on back. He's going to give us a check. We'll pick it up and then we'll go back. Oh, that's right. He has a shield. That's what the hint said. Now you might say, oh, that's super cool. You got a shield. Shields are like debatably not worth picking up. They really do nothing in this randomizer. They're not like an interesting part of combat either with like, you know, because like, oh, Tia Majora's Mask, that has like the power crouch stats and stuff. You've got various tricks that actually require a shield. This one, like, I know my boy Wooden Barrel always talks about like, team never buy a shield. Yes, please, never do. They make like 2 fights at the end of the game slightly more convenient. And so now I have to make another generous donation of $200. I swear this was all worth it. And by worth it, I mean hard required.
You're not doing this out of the goodness of your own heart, Spark.
Nah. Dog, I keep my $700. Y'all can find it somewhere else.
Oh, dang.
Dude, I got bills to pay. Dude, I was talking with my boy Kuiper in stream today. And this is his joke, not mine. But I'm like, they always are like, you know, whenever they would try to sell you something on TV, like, for only 5 easy payments. I'm like, dude, when has any payment ever been easy, right? Every payment I've ever had, I'm stressed out the whole time. Am I going to be able to do this? Should I be doing it? Are we going to be able to eat this month?
The easy payment is the one payment you make and it's done.
Right? You tell me I got to remember this stuff? Oh, so, okay, I love Twilight Princess. I didn't know that this is what, I know you can't hear it, Sky. I didn't know this is what this song was from. Rice Cake Farm, Rice Cake Farm. Rice doesn't come from the Rice Cake Farm. Moonwalk back.
I was gonna say, did that person just moonwalk?
My man's moonwalking. My man's feeling it. My man's vibing.
Dang.
All right, now what do I do? The seat's got some poop on it. The seat's got some stank on it, but that's okay.
I mean, what seat isn't stinky Spike, though? There has to be something.
There's got to be some rat stank on it. Rice cake farm? Rice cake farm? Rice doesn't come from the rice cake farm? It's just canonically what they're saying. Zora's Domain is actually one of my other foolish areas, but I wanted to come up here to check 3 other checks. We are admittingly, so we have like a decent amount of stuff. I just got that 5th Sky character right there. I'm only 1 away, and I know where it is, and it is in a god-awful spot. But that's okay. We at least know where it is. I need 3 things to get it. Yeah, we got like a bomb bag, got that spinner, we got Dominion Rod, we got a sword. But stuff that unlocks a lot more would definitely be like the Clawshot or the boomerang. The lantern is a shockingly powerful item in randomizer. It unlocks like 25 checks. And it is hard required to do anything in Temple of Time. The very, very first check requires lantern. Therefore, everything else is locked behind it. I guess I'll take more money. Thank you. That's the only thing we can do out over there until we have the, I think it's the reek fish, they call it in this game, which would require both of the progressive fishing rods. Fishing rod 1 and then the coral earring or whatever it's called from there. Because, yeah, I'm looking at my tracker right now. There's a fair amount of black that I have cleared out. And there's one other, I would say, like, there's one other dense area I can go do. And then we're really starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel. This is standard stuff, though. Be trying to get out of Sphere 0. You got this item on the right wall. Looks like it's another piece of heart. There is an additional check I potentially have to come back for. The fishing hole bottle. I guess I'll have that at some point. Should I get this word? I'll worry about it later. It's fine. There's one more item here, which you can actually get in a vanilla fashion. You can kind of see it. It's like right above Midna's hair right there. From here, that maybe looks good. Oh, is that a bow? Oh, dog, that's a bow. I want that. Oh,
That's very shiny. Let's go.
Man, that's a shiny bow. Let's go get it. And that's great because right off the bat, I now have one of the best combat tools in the game. The bomb arrows. Bomb arrows, they're great. You get to shoot boomies everywhere. Do I just want to do Hype Cave out of logic? That would give me a lot of checks.
Okay.
Or do I want to stay in logic for now? There's definitely, I think you're so limited on checks, you just clear that out. Oh, no. I like rarely ever do this the normal way. All right, so you come over here. This is a very awkward check to get. Let's go up a little more. Okay, let's stop right there. Let's go. Bring it in, baby. That's right. Whoa. What'd you catch, Link? Is it a lunker? It was a bow. Yes, I would like to call it quits. Yes, quit. I want to quit. That's how this works. That actually doesn't unlock a ton of checks necessarily. But this makes some things like more convenient. Yeah, okay, so I have 2. Yeah, I have 2 more areas I'm going to go hit up. And then I might try to go out of logic. Probably not the best idea. Oh, another item that I was required to beat the seed. Now, potentially that wasn't the only bow that I had access to. There are actually 3 bows. And as I get the others, they'll be like other Zeldas. It's got a advanced quiver pack that I have access to. I already called Epona away from here. What's up, idiot? Thanks for the arrow. Unfortunately, my thing was full at that point. So let's go. Boo. Oh, wait. Link's outfit is kind of hodgepodge, but I do like the purple hair. Sky, what's your favorite hair color? Go.
I like almost like a silver platinum blonde.
Oh, cute. Love it. Love it.
Yeah. How about you?
I like the pinks and the purples. Yeah. It's anytime a female might be rocking one of those, I might go like, ooh, she kind of cute. Oh. Also, anything my wife wears. That's good. Yeah, that's there you go.
I mean, you're contractually obligated to
Right.
do that, yeah?
My wife does have very good hair. Oh, that was not it. The quick swap from human form into wolf form involves the Y button. So sometimes if you see me just kind of seemingly random pull that out, yeah, bomb arrows. That's fine. The dude really want to get in my face. Yeah, that is the fastest way to just clear the screen, dude. Bam, they're all dead. That's great. This is another good cave because there's actually 3 checks in here. And we're... Come on, progression. Nope. Come on. There's only like 10 checks left in logic. Like, the game has to give it to me at some point. Come on. Ugh. Hard to see in the grass. Come on. I like that game. Why did it betray me?
You know what those are called when you're looking for progression? I call those pieces of fart.
Pieces of farts. It is true, though. These little pieces of fart, man. All right, we're going down here. Let's go Sacred Grove. I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I can get 4 items. I can peek another 2. Wait, math. I can get 3 items and I can peek 2 others. So there's only 1 check that'll be left here. It'll be the lantern. I unfortunately still do not have a way to like grab something out of the sky. There's just some water bombs, so don't need that. It is nice when you can just peek stuff like that. Because most, as you can see, you might be looking at the tracker right there and be like, that's a tiny tracker. You really don't need much in this game. So you kind of come to expect most of it's going to be junked. Another piece of heart. Cool, that I don't have to worry about it. And that is the only spot where I can use the Dominion Rod until I actually go into the Temple of Time itself. There is a second Dominion Rod out there. And once I have that, then I can do use the various owl statues that are just out in the overworld because it powers up the Dominion Rod. Otherwise, it needs to be within those doors. And again, Temple of Time is one of the 3 dungeons that I need to beat, but I do need to find the Master Sword. So 2 more swords, advancing this little pathetic wooden sword up into an Ordon sword, and then the Ordon sword up into the Master Sword. There are 4 total swords in the game. If you find all 4, that technically puts it to the Butter Sword, the gold sword. However, for the purpose of us, that does not buff the sword whatsoever. It would only buff you if you are in the Palace of Twilight, which we never need to go to this seed. Currently, the Palace of Twilight is not one of the dungeons that you can draw. Because,
Is that the case? Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Yeah, because right now, the only way to get there, you would have to beat Arbiter's Grounds every single time. So it would always be like a 2-pack of dungeons. So until they figure out some way to separate those 2 things, they are just saying, you just don't have to go there. I know they definitely want to get to the point where that's a thing. I'm actually not a big fan of the Palace of Twilight dungeon. That ain't super my thing. Is this my best way? Here, actually, this is my best way of dealing with them. Once again, it's just bomb arrows. But I love Zant. It's a pretty common opinion. Zant is like one of the coolest fights that Zelda ever put together. I put him up there with like Galactos from Skyward Sword, Calamity Ganon from Breath of the Wild. Very, very cool stuff. I would say Tears of the Kingdom stuff, but 1, spoilers. 2, I haven't fought any bosses from that game, so I don't know. Dang, another strikeout. Chat, we're down to like 5 checks in logic. Where is it? Where did you hide it? Where are you hiding her, Joker? Okay. Dude, are we gonna do, wait, don't I know Plum Fruit Balloon minigame is something? Plum Fruit. Oh, here is it. Over here, I guess. Oh my gosh, so low on checks. Is this gonna be Charlo's donation? Oh, that'd be so toxic. That would be so toxic. It'd be toxic, chat, because I already had to spend $800 to get a book. He might also be like, oh, so I need $500 to do this other thing. Like, come on, man. Come on, man.
I would call it booty. I think that is a good name because we're looking for booty.
Yeah.
It's also booty.
Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Did I not? Oh, I just didn't.
All right, is this one of those tunnels with skulls in it, Spike? Because I do want to give a brief content.
Oh, yes. I'll even just chill here for a second. Yes.
Yeah, so we are going to make a brief content warning here. There are Skulltulas. They look quite real for a Zelda game.
Yes.
So if you are arachnophobic, please look away. We'll let you know when you can look back. All right, go ahead, Spike.
All right, back here we go. Yeah, good catch there, Sky. Good catch there. Yes, the Skulltulas in this game are absolutely terrifying.
I saw this cave when you played this morning, and I totally forgot about it. I'm like, you're fighting these in an aerospace, and even I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to see this.
They do got those big dumpers back there, but they're scary dumpers. So.
It's the eyes. It's the eyes.
Yes, they really are. Oh, good. I got those bombs back. Yeah, you might be saying like you know, if you play the game casually, then you just had the lantern very, very early on in the playthrough. And you would just think, oh yeah, that's how you get rid of webbings. There's actually 3 different ways to get rid of webbings. As you can see, there's the lantern, bombs can burn them, but also, funny enough, it's very weird, the ball and chain actually gets rid of them. So, ball and chain, a shockingly versatile item. It can also allow you to grab things out of the air, a la like a Clawshot and such. So, it's definitely quite bizarre.
So Spike, I noticed you avoid fighting you avoided fighting the Skulltula in the other room. Do they like not hurt you as much if you leave them alone?
Yeah, obviously, like you're trying to do as little. It's just getting from check to check as fast as you can, right? Like that's with any of these randomizers, speedruns, and whatnot. Oh, this is so slow.
They do take forever to kill. Like they do. If you try to fight them, yes.
Oh, they were off camera, so it didn't count.
So I notice you're getting through this webbing without fire, Spike. Is this a trick?
It's just a functionality of the game that a lot of people just don't know. Dang, dude, what are we down to? Is it really gonna be that? Oh my God, it's Charlie.
Okay, are we done dealing with Skulltulas for a while?
We're done with the Skulltulas for now. Unfortunately, one of the dungeons we drew was Temple of Time, and there's a big spider in there.
Yeah, we'll do a warning for that one for sure. We'll do a content warning.
Yeah. Oh my God, there's 3 checks left in the game. This is happening. There are 3 checks left in the game. I'm going to one of my 3 remaining checks. What happened?
But
how do I keep getting these?
Maybe once you get out of Spear Zero, Spike, though, this could be one of those seeds that's just like a domino effect. You get out of Spear Zero and everything's much better after that.
You would think. Here we are. It's always what you kind of hope for, right, with randomizers. Whenever, like, the Sphere Zero is just being a butthead, it's then like, okay, am I really going to have to... But yeah, once you get out of it, then it's like, all right, there's like my Clawshot, and that leads to this, and this. Yep. We got one more here. I know we just were in a different cave. This one does not have the scooters in it. They just got rats and bats and babas. Yes. Opening chests is so hard as a wolf.
Just hey, there we go. There's some progression.
All right, there's something. How much is that actually?
That's the mines area, yeah?
Oh, that does give me access to it. Okay, Sky, that unlocked one check, but it's a literal 50-50 check that this is a Spirit of Light. Oh, it unlocked 3 checks. It unlocked 3 checks.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. We went from 2 checks left to 5 right there, so we'll take it. We also, if I get down to where Charlo's donation is actually my only progress, my one remaining check, what am I doing? I will have never had this happen before in a seed. I have to go farm money because the seed needed me to pay 1,500 rupees up front.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Let's hope that's not the case, though, Spike. You've been through enough. Let's send all Spike all the vibes that is
please, Spike. Yeah, I wanna go places.
Yeah.
What do you want from me, Seed? What do you want from me? 50-50 chance this is a Way of the Hero item. Again, they call it Spirit of Light and Twilight Princess, but again, same difference. Something that we hard need to beat the Seed. Let's see what's over here. If it's not here, then we know what it is. It's going to be lantern locked from there. Let's go. Wolfie Doggy is definitely a better swimmer than Human Link swimmer. That's right. I was thinking about Iron Boots because I wanted to put them on. And then we can quick transform right here. What's up, Sky? How you doing?
No, all I was going to say is you said this was a fairly accessible game for even beginners of Twilight Princess in terms of the randomizer.
Oh, yeah. I'm playing it. That's how you know it is. Are you? Oh, my goodness.
Is that bad? I don't know if that's bad or good.
What is?
I'm confused.
What? Okay.
What?
Okay. So that gave me access to about another like 8-ish checks on the overall. Not even that many. All right, let's go. Okay, let's start over here. So what that does, like I was just alluding to earlier, that's double Dominion Rod, meaning now you can use the Dominion Rod to like move these owl statues around on the overworld. I have access to 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, I think that just gave me access to 5 checks. Yes. So let's go over here and start looking through them. That because there was already another Dominion Rod, and you can hard assume that was the Way of the Hero. This is telling me that something on one of these owl statues is going to be the sauce. Let's go find some sauce. It is awkward having to move the owl statues around. They obviously move with you, so you kind of have to do some awkward movement to get them in the position. We have a second sword. Oh, my God. Oh, is this? Oh, that's. Oh, okay. Well, we are 1 sword away from being able to get into the Temple of Time. Unfortunately, it's really 1 sword plus lantern. Because like I was saying earlier, lantern is hard required to do the very first check there. All right, sauce. No, not sauce, but if you're not gonna give me sauce, give me those. Absolutely give me those. Go back over here. Oh yeah, underwater. I can do the underwater chest. 2 more in this spot. These are normally some spots that I would like to do LJAs during. Unfortunately, the game is not giving us the boomerang. Boomerang is hard required to beat NEC because you need it in Hyrule Castle. But that's okay. We'll just have to move the owl statue around a little bit more. Yeah, so it's now these 4 checks. I need another 126 bucks. I was told today by Diving Coyote, again, one of the people who's been helping me learn this randomizer, that the best place if you just need to farm rupees is you go to Link's house and you just bonk into the trees over and over again until they give you the funds. A big old wallet, which would be cool if it came full of money, but it doesn't. Let's move you over here. Oh, that's... I'm not used to having to use it for this. Oh, that was terrible placement. Okay. Grab it. Let's move it back over. Bring it back. Whoa. Yeah, normally you would just move it into this last position. And yeah, that right there is a good technique for if you're out of room, but you need it to go further. Just side hop into the corner a lot. Come on, give me something. Sora's armor, we needed that. Oh my goodness. The seed's really gonna pull this like, hey, we're gonna give you all the stuff you need for the end game up front. And then once you're getting like the claw shots and the lantern and stuff, you'll just be done. That's what it's feeling like right now. Okay, there's really like one more pack of Dominion Rod checks I can go get right over here. Yeah, any idea? Obviously, when you're doing a randomizer, you're just trying to open up all these checks. You might say, well, isn't it just a lottery? You're just kind of running around just opening checks randomly and just hoping you get right. Sure, but there is like routing efficiency you want to do to like cut out more load screens and whatnot. Just be as quick and as efficient as possible. All of that's going out the window this seed. Now it's just get whatever the seed will give you. That you are working on the seed's time, not your own, apparently. Oh, come on, give me something else. Bombings, go away. Bombings are like bomb shoes from OT and MM if they were useless. That's my take on bombings. I say that, I've never used them. Has anyone in chat ever used a bombling? Don't lie. Dana's watching. We're already coming up on the scene. Now where am I going? Don't make me bonk Link's head. I don't want to have to do it. Another bomb bag? What are you doing? There is some out of logic stuff I could go do, but I don't feel like that's the correct play right now. All right, so there's only 2 checks left here in Kakariko Village. There's one that I can peek real quick with a bomb arrow shot, and then another one that is underwater that I can peek by putting it in my inventory. I can collect it. Let's try to think of some cute way to say it. Anything up here? Just 20 bucks, which I wouldn't mind some more money right now. I have a feeling Carlo might be holding the seed hostage, but well, we'll have to see. One thing I love about the menuing in this game is that you see how would you like be able to snap down to whatever you need on the item menu there on the scroll wheel. And if you hold down, I believe it's L. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm doing. And then you can just have it like snap into place to wherever you move it to with the left stick. It gets pretty hard once you get to the point where you have like 30 items and whatnot. Okay, where am I going? What? Oh yeah, I could go in lake bed. Oh, that would be toxic. Does it want me to go in lake bed? I think it's me to go in lake bed.
Yeah, that seems about right, given everything you have.
I don't want to go in lake bed. I don't want to go in a lake bed with it. I mean, I guess that's not that bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say you kind of have to go, Spike. One of the things you need is there.
I mean, I do gotta go there. I don't like double dipping it, but we might have to. At this point, there's very few things left on the overworld. Oh, what? Man, I really should like do the Lake Lantern Cave out of logic. I'm gonna grab these 2 guys. We'll put on the Zora armor while we're in here. And yeah, I guess I should do that because if nothing else, it's buffering my way to potentially that 500 rupees if I end up needing it. I like taking them on and off right there in order to kind of get a somewhat optimal float into place. Still nothing. It must be like that. It has to be. Cat, we must go back. All right, we're doing it. Let's do it. I love that. I love that for us. I mean, are these my only options? I guess they are. Dude, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to pat myself on the back. I cleared this game pretty fast.
Why not? There is nothing wrong with being happy with how things are going or any tricks you've done. I always tell folks, give yourself more credit. Be happy with what you're doing.
So there's, I know I just patted myself on the back, but there's one thing I forgot to do. And this is, this is Gigabrain routing. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put you back into it. All right. We are going to go sell bombs. We're going to go sell bombs, which I have to do anyways, in order to empty the bomb bag and get myself some water bombs. Will I get enough money back? Because I could just buy 15 water bombs. I really don't need more than that. Yeah. Oh, sell them all. I'm just going to sell them all, chat. I'm going to sell every bomb I've got. I need to change it. Daytime. Yeah, that's what's happening. All right, chat. Well, we're going to be learning something. I've never went into lake bed without a Clawshot before, but I think the seed is wanting us to do it. It's that or there are 2 checks left in the game that I can do otherwise. One's Charlo's donation. Yo, what's up, chicken? And one is just a horribly slow check, but it would be streamed out here. Because, yeah, there are the 3 different types of bombs in this game. There's regular bombs, there's water bombs, and there are bombling. And for all intents and purposes, you really just kind of want water bombs. Yeah, honestly, just, sell them all to him. That's great. Yeah, I guess they cost too much. So just go ahead and give me a full bag's worth. And then we're just going to have to make up 51 more rupees that I will probably get at some point in lake bed. Big items that would unlock a lot of checks in the game would be like Oru's Memo. That gets you out to the desert, which has a fair amount of checks in it. Obviously, we keep alluding to it, but the Clawshot is a very, very powerful item. Yeah, this is the first one we can get into. Guy, I'm going to do stuff out of logic real quick. I'm going to take a gamble. I'm going to do it. We're going to go into Hype Cave. We're getting hype, chat. There are 15 checks in here.
Someone in chat was actually saying that this might be a possibility. So it's actually really cool to be seeing this, right?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, so logically, this cave is locked by you need the lantern. Because we're going to walk in here and you're going to realize pretty quickly, oh, it's very dark. It's not like Link to the Past, dark rooms and whatnot. I can do this. I can clear a lot of this very quickly. The only problem is not a problem. The good thing here is there are 15 checks in here. The problem is 2 of them I can't get.
Hey, we found Greg.
We found Greg, the only. I think there are 2 of those in this seed. And there was.
It's still Greg.
It's still Greg. There was one seed where 2 chests right next to each other had both of them in it. And I was like, hey, yo. That felt special. I felt good about that. So because I don't have the lantern, I am taking a gamble by leaving those behind.
Wow, I never even knew this was here, Spike.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people don't know this cave is here. And once you go in, you're like, oh, my God. It's so many checks. They must be useful, right? It's that classic rando cave, right?
Oh, yeah. There's always one in a Zelda game, I feel.
Why didn't it let... Well, I hope... The Master Sword! The Master Sword! So the one problem with this, chat, is the game kind of needs to give me bombs. Why didn't it let me buy bombs? I'm a little confused. That's fine. You also, one nice little functionality of this game is that if you like are in a somewhat running speed, hey, there's that magic armor you were talking about. I might use it, we'll see.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, just go for it. Come on, give me bombs. Dang it. Okay.
Ah, it's a piece of fart.
It's a piece of fart. Okay, so well, this is awkward. Okay, I think unironically just saving. I don't know why it did. It kind of like cancel on, but it's fine. Things happen. I went to go buy another set of 15. They were like, now. That'll be a 15 bucks. That was weird. I must have pressed the buttons like too fast. So by save quitting, this will send me back up to the top. So I got like 7 of the checks there. We're just going back to Kakariko. I'm gonna buy some more. I don't want to see the Charlo donation now. Yeah, let's just go do it now. It keeps looming over my head. I'm sure he's gonna give me a bag of nothing. But let's just do it. Let's knock it out. Then we like basically don't have to worry about money the rest of the run. It's fine. This isn't an awful seed, but it's very weird. This is a very weird seed.
I still think, I mean, Spike, you can correct me if I'm wrong. This still seems slightly improved over earlier today.
All right. Yeah. I mean, compared to like the worst seed of all time. Yeah. It's doing all right. This is like at worst, like bottom 20% seeds. I kid you not, Chad. Bottom 1% seeds. Like mathematically, the worst seed you can possibly gen. I genned that today. It was awful. We were like 3.5 hours in and I just quit. Now everyone's freaking out. I'm sure this one's gonna be fine. Charlo, what do you have? What do you got?
We need a poppy at some point, Spike.
Arrows. Well. That was a $500 rupee. Oh, we do need pop.
Yeah, we need a pupper here.
I think she's snuggling with her brother right now.
Oh, Poppy.
And they are being very cute. All right, it was nothing.
Well, I gave y'all spikes. Like, if for some reason we don't see the puppers tonight, I guarantee you if you follow spikes,
yes,
you'll see
I guarantee you. We're going to see Poppy at some point. Don't worry. Yeah, I can. Poppy. See if she's dumb as fuck or not. She does love her father. I am her favorite. No Johns. One of the things we did find back in the hype cave right there was the ending blow. It was one of the 7 hidden skills in the game. Yeah, can I just... What? I want to buy these. Hello? I see what was happening. I understand because it was asking, do you want to put it in buy bag 1 or 2? Which I literally never do that. I understand. I was so confused why it wouldn't let me buy more. So that's what kind of cars was. We'll be fine. I'm going to go to lake bed with my 5 water bombs. There will be more in there, I'm sure. And there's then another bag that the others can go in. Boy, this seed got bottlenecked by money. I guess I should have just not even done the Charlo's donation. Rough spot. Okay, let's now go out over here. I needed 2 water bombs in order to even get into the dungeon. We are kind of hoping pretty quickly they're going to give me more water bombs. Yeah, so I have 7. That is like just enough to get into the first area. Put this on. And let's put you separate. If nothing else, this definitely gives me enough to just get to Uku, which Uku is like kind of equivalent of like Furor's Wind in this game. where it just allows you to warp in and out of dungeons, and it'll remember the exact room you're in. You definitely want to know which dungeons Uku's good in. It's most dungeons. Lake Betty's very solid in. Oh, get in there, Link. And then, so funnily enough, the opening cave here is so long. It is actually better just to save quit, which after you start saving, you can hold down the soft reset combination buttons, which is like, what, like BX plus start. And it warps you up to out of the tunnel, past all of it, and this still saves time. How long that sucker is. Link, I know you want to do some dive bombs, but hold on, buddy. All right, well, at least it gave me money to go buy more bombs. Yes, we need those. Yes. Thank you, game. Oh, trying to go without turning the camera because these things would steal my Z target. There we go. All right, so was this really what we had to do to progress the seed? I mean, I guess. There's, like, nothing left. Is it plum fruit? Let's do our water. The camera's always weird how it initially will, like, zoom in. Here, I'd like to get a little short hop. Oh, thank you. Oh, you try to go for another one. That's fine. It is, I will say, nice already having the Master Sword this early. So, like, combat in that regard is just kind of taken care of. I'm not going to be underpowered for any fights. Hey, that had to be a small key at that point. So yeah, chat, we might be doing some learning because I've never come in here without the Clawshot, and that's definitely going to affect some of the routing options. How we got to work around things. Yeah, I won't be able to just get some of that stuff from the beginning. Yeah, actually, where do I go? Let's see, so yeah, if you just go... I might have to just go down to the bottom first. Let me actually go this side, right? Nah, you definitely want to go to the top. I think it's go over and go from the bottom up. Yeah, this is, you get so used to what the randomizer is. Go up here and then drop. You get so used to what the randomizer is from the, I have to remember how to do this. Yeah. You forget what the game is casually. I think the C might be wanting me to casually do this dungeon, and I'm trying to see how it breaks up. Because normally the Clawshot just fixes everything. How do I get there? Yeah, we might have to bust out game facts. Yeah, I can definitely go from this side. Okay, I want to go over to this side. That's right, take some chomps. And I want to go. There should be some vines I can go up on this side. Does that get me there? From this side? Cat, we're figuring it out. We're figuring it out. Okay, that puts me over here. Is this the same one I just tried to go? It is the same one. Where do you go? I either need to be able to... Okay. If you go all the way around this, that gets to this check. There's a big key. There's no way. There's no way they're asking me to do that. Okay, if I bring it over here, That gets me back to the top. And then this because I want to go to the right side. Hey, all right, we figured out casually how you're supposed to. It's so much faster with Clawshot. And it's a big circular room, so I was like, I legitimately do not know where to go. I think we've got our bearings straight, though. There should be another check on the right side here. I'm very used to having the Clawshot for this part. I am trying to figure out how. Okay, so I obviously need to go from below then, because I need to go on this side. And I go up here. Like that's probably what the game wants you to do, is they want you to go from like, dude, not right now. Not right now. It's not right now. It's not what we're having to deal with. Guy, have you ever had someone on your show have to bust out game facts?
Oh, all the time, Spike. I mean, we've had, we are coming up on episode 100 coming up soon, Spike. This is like, what, 86? Like, yes, we've had phone a friend as well. We have had a phone a friend moment where someone went into their Discord as to how to do a trick. It's happened.
We are. Oh, you know what? This is what we're going to do for now. I'll put this shit.
Oh, here comes the pupper.
All right, Poppy, have you ever played this game? Do you?
All right, here's the friend. Here's the phone a friend. It's a dog this time.
God, it's a dog. Bobby, have you ever played this game casually? Yeah. How do you progress in this dungeon? I'm legit. It's fun when on GDQ you're asked to do the one thing you've never had to do in these. So yeah, this is from the top. This is where I came from. I want to go over. I can't interact with that. Where do you go to progress the game? If I go down there, because I get locked out. That's gonna block me off there. We might have drawn the nightmare scenario. We may have actually we're here and we're having a good time, but we may have actually drawn the nightmare scenario.
Yes, do not be afraid to phone a friend. There's nothing to be embarrassed about, Spike.
You know what? I'm bringing up the GDQ chat. Where do you go to the next area in this dungeon?
Come on, GDQ chat, don't let me wrong.
This is extremely abnormal that the seed is expecting us to have to do this. All right, I have found my way to another check. Hey, a heart container, that's cool. All right, I think we have done it. I think this is the way we can go.
Okay.
Okay, this is potentially progression. Yeah, this makes sense. Yeah, because I could do a bomb arrow right here. Yep. But not from there.
Hang it on.
Hold on.
I believe in you, Spike.
Yeah, okay, so this, I need to be able to I can... That's impressive. I shot the chain. I say, will that bring it down to where... Well, we're killing. I don't have a boomerang. How did this happen? How How did I gen this for the GDQs? How did I gen this for the GDQC? That's out of this world, dude. Okay, there's this cave that I've literally never had to use. Okay, all right, chat, we are figuring out how to casually progress through this dungeon. Okay, this gives me another check. Every check, chat, is a pop-off. Get out of here. All right, fine, that's fine. Here, let me go back up. It's gonna do that thing, man. If it's even going up a little bit, it won't let you do anything. It won't let you on. That check back there without Clawshot, I have to be able to go up top. All right, so that's fine. But now, how do you get anywhere? I'm starting to legitimately wonder if they wanted me to do the one check that was left on the overworld and then come in here. Because I'm actually trying to think logically what you're supposed to even do in this situation. I really do have a gift with rando seeds. Yep. Because then you knock that down. I have that check now. Because I have to be able to get over there. I have no way of getting over there right now. I have no way of doing this. All right, I am going to go try to find Uku. Chad, there's nothing I could do in that room, right? One is... How am I alive with no hearts? I just drew the dark heart. It's randomized cosmetics. Let me go around and make sure. Like, I can't just go all the way around. Yes. All right, Uku. I'm gonna go do the one check that I didn't want to do because it's super slow. And then we'll come back here, and then it is, you had to come here to progress. Okay, so boop. My dude. Yes, I would like to warp out. It'll put me right there. No, I'm not able. So you can go down to the water, but there's nothing down there right now. Is that the case? Does that get you to another room? I'm telling you, I've probably gone through Lake Bed like 25 times in all these seeds. And I said 30, I've done way more than that actually. And you skip like half that dungeon. I've done this check as long as you need it from me. Yeah, yes, I wanna do the thing. This is. Okay, yeah, we're playing Plum Fruit Bloom minigame. All right, so you need to get, I think it's like 10,000 points here, which sounds like a lot, but if you keep getting stuff of the same value, they double each time. So right now, I'm really just trying to get up to the point where I have strawberries. Trying to find like a string of them. Let's come down here. Make sure I've only done this one like twice. we're gonna go a little slow. And if even your wing interacts with it, then you fall off. It might just be 1,000, not 10,000. No, it is 10,000. I'm not gonna trust those. We're gonna. Up here and boom, boom, boom. All right, we're good, we're good. Now I just have to finish the thing. So I can go mode it a little more. Stream value chat, and then chat, it's literally the only thing left is in lake bed. We have to figure out how to casually progress through lake bed, which we have not been asked to do yet in all the seeds I've done. Nah, just more bombs. I have more bombs now. It's progression's in lake bed. The progression, how? How did I gen this? How did I do it? This is unreal. I'm going to push off doing it a little longer. I'm going to go back and do the rest of Hype Cave in the hopes that I either get a boomerang or a claw shot or something to make it not as awful. Again, I'm pretty sure we saw the claw shot earlier. We saw a claw shot up on a wall. That claw shot is locked by the other claw shot. There's some vines on the wall in the room that I got to. What?
All I can say is, Spike, thank you so much for being a good sport.
Oh yeah, no problem. We're going. This is about how it is.
Oh.
He wanted her. Oh, puppy, this is a bad spot. This is a bad spot.
Aw, she just wants to say she loves you.
He just wants to say she loves me, dude. He usually just kind of chills in my lap. That's one of the first times he's ever just like, I'm going to block your vision.
I'm going to love you.
There's actually a lot of examples of this in 3D Zeldas. One that we talk about is Ocarina of Time, the vanilla bow, right? Because this very well might actually be a vanilla claw shot that I needed to find in Lake Bed Temple. But it changes the dynamic of the dungeon so much when you just walk in with one that a lot of times, unless you do it specifically, you just don't know how to do it. I have. All right, chat. So here's another fun fact about this game. The Zora armor takes times 10 damage. I still have it on from us doing that. It's fine. It won't take me long to get back there. You take times 10 damage to fire and ice attacks. So let's take it back off and then put it back on afterwards. We're moving. We're trucking along, chat. And yeah, chat, how often are you watching something on GDQ and you get to interact with the runner and help them know where to go? Because that is where we are. We're gonna work together to find our way through Lake Bed the vanilla way. You just go to rooms, you get checks. You go to rooms, you get checks. There's so much extra back and forth that's having to go on there. Going them to try to get some health, although that was probably a trade right there. Hey, I got a little bit of a bit of health. Yeah, did any of these stay open? I don't have bomb arrows anymore, unfortunately. Yep. Oh, now they're giving us the water bombs. More money. I told you, chat, you signed up tonight to watch someone who gens true trash. I think vanilla Clawshot, probably with the implications of what that does to the seed, I think that actually qualifies. Push here. Yep, that's fine. This is how much slower it is when I just didn't get lucky and have more arrows pop up in any of these. Oh, no, dude. Give me something out of logic. We're in Giga Desperation mode. This cave, as you can tell, is very long. Blow up there. We're almost done with it. It's just gonna give us a bunch of money. Not even gonna give me some health. Because I think, yeah, this is the last checking it. And the last two are lantern locked in here. All right, it filled up my health, I guess. So, whole bunch of nothing. All right, and now we should be able to use him. Yeah, let's go back to Mama. All right, chat, where do I go in Lake Bed? And of course it's Lake Bed. This is the worst possible thing that could happen tonight. Where in Lake Bed do I go from here? So we had determined it was through this bit. I was in the correct room. And people were saying there were vines I could climb up. Where at? I don't see no vines. This lets me go around. This doesn't. Because, like, I have to be able to get to one of these two doors. Yeah, I'm about to say that came around. I don't know if anyone in the world remembers how you were supposed to progress to this. Yeah, because you need, like, the way to casually progress through this is this thing needs to be spinning. I'm gonna also take another peek at my map tracker. There's not something I missed. Yeah, because I can't do anything there. Yep. Yep, that ain't it. Yeah, are we supposed to do more on the east side? But like where? We can't go from the bottom. We can go up to the top. Yeah, making the water flow is post you have a claw shot. That's after you have obtained a claw shot. Go around here. I can't. Okay, so I have to go up and then back around. Yeah, the float things, you have to have them rotating, which you do up top. there's nothing underwater here, right? Yep, because I can't get up there. I need a Clawshot to do that. Y'all can see why I wasn't in a rush to come in here without the Clawshot.
Yeah.
Y'all, no, you can't get in the central pillar. You have to be able to raise the water up. Welcome, chat, to my absolutely casual playthrough of Twilight Princess. You can't script this. You actually cannot script this. I'm not salty. I'm fascinated. I'm absolutely fascinated that I have this power, chat.
I can guarantee y'all, I seen Spike salty. This ain't salty. He's more impressed.
Okay, so let me bring the water back over here. You can't roll up these stairs or you bonk. There's your fun fact of the day, chat. It's gotta be, I have to be able to go, yeah, so this is the east side. That, again, I keep like trying to go. I want to go here, but I want to go up top. I want to try to go up the top bit. I got that. I want to go up the west side at the top. Go in a circle. I think that is supposed to be the next progression. I think is right here, because we're at the top, right? Yes. Yeah, so we've already been over here. We can't grab onto those vines. Is this what? Are you supposed to knock these down? I need arrows. Oh, please have arrows in here, dude. Arrows, thank God. Oh my goodness, I can't. Really, Nintendo, you're gonna make those blend in? Oh my goodness. All right, was this it? Was this the hidden lore? Was this the lore? Yeah, do this. Have the shortcut open. And if we go through here, I'm trying to piece together, chat, what each of the rooms are going to look like without Clawshot. Because here, I don't believe I can do anything. I do have a small key. But I believe all of this stuff is Clawshot locked. I'm using the small keys. I have to anyways. Oh, no. That one goes to the bottom. Oh, but then I would have to backtrack. Oh. Why is the seed doing this? Give me a Clawshot. If we get a Clawshot, we will pop into overdrive. Can you not grab the vines with the Clawshot? I don't have one. That's second row middle. We haven't been given one. And it looks like, assuming we saw that right, double Clawshot is hard locked by single Clawshot. Chat, we have found another check. We're popping off. So there is a check up here that I am sadly gonna have to leave behind for now. That's a backtrack. I think I might have genned one of, not necessarily the worst seed. I've genned worse seeds. I think we might have genned like one of the, like, you would never want to see this in a seed. And that's you're forced to go through here without the Clawshot. This dungeon is so much slower. It's already a long dungeon. it's already a pretty long dungeon. I don't know, chat. I'm out here. I'm vibing with y'all. We're just yelling. Dude, get out of the way. You can only kill that dude with Clawshot, so he had to move. I was not given a choice. All right, chat, this is another check. We're coming along. No, be a progressive thing. Please. If something in here has to give me a Clawshot or something else to let me progress. So yeah, what else is on this right side? Yeah, so I can't get the item that would be below me. Yeah, so don't even bother doing that. That's also Clawshot locked. This will get me to the other side. Can I pop? Oh yeah, this thing is rotating now, so I can use this. Yes, yes. Okay, so we can come over here and grab this check. Chat, we're about to pop off. We're about to get a big fatty 4 checks. I've never been this excited for a randomizer set of checks in my life. Not the other sword. What are you doing?
Wait, I'm confused. Is there more than one spike?
There's 4 total swords. You only need 3 of them to beat the game. The 4th sword does literally nothing for me. So I just found the last sword. All right, make our way through here. We have iron boots and water bombs that I can equip. Iron boots, water bombs. All right, and I will have enough arrows to be able to go for the quick kill. Oh, let me also actually... You can never have too many swords? I do! I have too many swords! The lantern, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, so what that does is it unlocks Temple of Time. Did I gen a worse seed than today? It's unreal. So chat, that just unlocked a bunch of checks. By the way, what are these anti-Pokemon rules? Water is weak to fire and ice in this game, but not to thunder. All right, let's boo. Boo. And then I think from here, I need the Clawshot to do anything else in this scene. Yeah, everything else would be Clawshot locked. So what I'm gonna do, yeah, you have to walk forward, you have to spawn the cutscene, then I'll see up, look at him, and I'm gonna try to get a quick draw on my bomb arrows. I have to get a lock on and shoot immediately. Okay, was able to get it. And now we can 2-cycle in with bomb arrows. Bomb arrows are a very good combat tool in this game. That skipped out on all of his other attacks. Can I get one more? Okay. Okay. No, the lantern isn't bait. That's my progression. It 100% is my progression. Okay, let me mark the lantern. Now you can just go to Temple of Time. Oh, good. All right. Actually, yeah, so it's awkward how this kind of has to work out. Oh, and you have to leave so many checks behind. Well, I hope I do that. All right, let's do a check. How many items do I need for go mode for the end game? 1, 2, 3. Very technically, I only need 4. I only need 4 items, but it's definitely worse than that. Okay, boop. All right, Use Uku again, warp me out. Then I'll be able to warp right back in here after I come back. Oh my absolute goodness. That's do I go back into the Lantern Cave and get the 2 checks I left behind? Or do we go straight to the Temple of Time? Because even Temple of Time, like, I'm going to get, like... All right, there's one other play I'm going to make before I go over there. Let's actually... Yeah, and let's go from behind. Let's go from the backside on North Farron Woods. That's pretty bad. Hey, Poppy. How you doing, baby girl? How's my Papa-licious doing? She was crying because she wanted to get held by her dad while I'm playing this nightmare seed.
Aww.
All right, so if I'm spawning from... Oh, Papa-ish. Oh. No, ma'am. Let me take this back off, because I don't want to take any more 10 times. So there's going to be a fat 5 checks here that I wanted to go look at. Oh, that's right. I'm not used to coming at it from this angle. That's the theme of this seed, is I'm not used to coming at it from this side. All routing I have been built to be used to went out the window with this item placement. Thankfully, I can use my lantern a little more willy-nilly with the fact that we got the oil bottle as well. I don't have to worry as much about micromanagement of it, putting it away and whatnot all the time. Okay, I'm grabbing this, and then is there anything else I want to do before going to Temple of Time? Not really. Yeah, there's like 4 more checks to go for. I tell you what, get me lost, and then I know where I am. Just void me out, put me there, and then I'll walk. Yes, this is better. This is a better. What? I pushed the thing. God. Oh. All right, I have my bearing straight. Yeah, not this one. Yes, here is the chest. Okay. And then boom, and now we go to the right. I should have just went the like normal way I usually do, but it was technically faster to go this way. Link, climb up the thing. Okay, there's my 5 checks that I wanted to go back and look at. Yeah, there was nothing. All right, I guess the seed wants me to just now bounce from Dungeon 1 to Dungeon 2. Yeah, that eliminated, honestly, most of the stuff. That lantern by itself. You know what it is? You're also showcasing today, Sky, a reverse item order. People have heard of reverse boss order, reverse level order maybe. I'm doing reverse item order. We are absolutely picking up the items in the reverse way that you would be used to doing it. The fact that the last things we're gonna be getting are like all the claw shots, the boomerang and everything, that's nuts. Anyways.
I like the theme of it. I know it's not fun for you, but I think it's been fun for folks in the chat.
It's been fascinating for me.
Well, we haven't had a chance to do this yet, Spike, but since you're traveling, can you let folks know, I'm gonna plug your stream again in chat, but let folks know what you've been working on and any future plans you might have.
Well, I've been working on Twilight Princess Randomizer the last, nice, cute, another bomb bag. I've been working on this the last few months. You don't get to see any of the stuff I've gotten to work on with it, but I've been working on this. And I've been working on Super Mario Odyssey All Moons. I want to beat that in under 8 hours. And the last few days, we've been working on Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, all stages, beating all of the levels in that game in under 2.5 hours and getting the world record in it. So yeah, that's what we've been working on. Oh yeah. Some cool stuff. If I want to plug something even bigger as well, Sky, you're going to be there as well. Speedrun Coliseum. Going to be an awesome event with a lot of gamers there, including Sky, Oth, Nukes will be there, Andy, Kelsey, tons of amazing gamers. Gymnast who actually knows how to play this game. We'll all be there. We're doing speedruns, raising money for charity. It's going to be a great event. It's going to be hosted on my channel. So make sure you check it out October 6th through the 9th. It's going to be a good time.
That does sound like an awesome time, Spike. I'm looking forward to being there.
Be a good time. All right. Speaking of time, the Temple of Time right here. So again, we've known this whole time that this area is Spirit of Light. I want to go do that. Yes, I do. Hold up. Okay, let me grab this check because I'm already coming over this way. Who knows? They might just give me the boss key early. There is something on my tracker I mismarked earlier, and that also is kind of dunking on me then, okay? I guaranteed... Oh, didn't I? Did I get something in there? Oh, yeah, I got the Dominion Rod. Did I go get that anyways? Yeah, there is a grotto that I should go do. That full clears a different Spirit of Light. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, you can get back into this dungeon pretty quickly. Ooh, and is this gonna mess with it? I might have to slowly go back into Lakebed Temple because I don't think you can dodge this Uku. Oh, that would be poopy. That would be poopy. Yeah, there's a Lanayru field check that we can go do. It's in the event like this is the Clawshot. Because if that happens, that severely changes the dynamic of what we're doing for the rest of this. And because it's a Spirit of Light area, we did get that double Dominion Rod, which was hard required. And then other than this, there's what? Yeah, you get rid of that. There's the 2 back in Lake Lantern Cave. And I might even just go do those 2 real quick. And then there's the Lantern Grotto. Okay. So I'm trying to plan out the order of operations here. Again, we're not many items from Go Mode, because as far as we're concerned, 1 Clawshot equals 2 Clawshots. The biggest problem is the 6th and final Sky character we know is locked behind 3 items, which very likely means we're not going to have to check anything in City in the Sky, our 3rd and final dungeon. That'll just be find the boss key and you're done. But I need to find both of the fishing rods and the ball and chain to get to this pretty awful grotto that's out in the Snow Peak area. Yeah, we're going to go back into Hype Cave for the 3rd time. It gave us a sword. As turns out, that sword wasn't even needed, because we were just going to get a different one going along the way in Lakebed. But, you know, that happens. You want to, like, with Link, get this little, like, running strike.
I do not like this area.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I should have called that out.
Yeah, I didn't know where we were going.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to think my routing. I'm sorry. I will pause real quick if you want to warn anyone. Oh my God, fishing rod, you gotta. What is this scene? This is unreal. I'm just gonna, and we're done with this area. Where we're basically done with it. Go out of here. We hard needed that item. We are in reverse item rando. Am I gonna go do the 2 fishing? You know what? Yeah. Before I go back into, I don't wanna. Yep. Let's go do this shirt. Yeah, we're getting every check in the game. We're just out here getting every check in the game, Chad. So the fishing rod by itself doesn't unlock a ton. It unlocks 2 checks. If I get, again, 3 total items, which is the 2 fishing rods and the ball and chain, I can go get this freezer grotto I'm talking about. Worst grotto in the game, but it's got the 6th and final sky character in it. I don't believe, and chat, I could be wrong, watching me play through Lakebed earlier, I don't think there's anything else I can do in Lakebed without having a Clawshot. The last thing we did, we beat that mini boss. That's where you normally get the Clawshot. So unless there's some DLC I didn't know about. Again, the big thing we didn't see was that stalactite up in the air. Yeah, I could have made the warp earlier, but now here we are. This again. Okay. Yeah. I guess now you should go back. Oh. Yeah, and then I think after this, I'll give back in, and we'll go back into Temple of Time, and we'll see if we can find the Spirit of Light in there. The problem is you'd like to think, oh, well, you're only a few items from Go mode, so it's going to be like Clawshot, right? That's like one of the only things you need. Because we need both fishing rods and the ball and chain, very likely one of those Spirit of Lights could just be referring to that. So time for RNG fishing. This is a 50-50 if we get it or not. So we didn't get it. Now, they say 50-50. I've definitely failed this like 5, 6, 7 times in a row. So we'll see. Bo was too nice to us, dude. Bottle this time. We got it. Boom. All right, that was nothing. It's all right, check. Every check we do, that's one less check in the game. That's what I say after a while, man. All right, Temple of Time. It's either go back into Hype Cave for 2 checks. There's 2 other checks back in Ordon Village, or it's just going to Temple of Time. I think the lack of Clawshot isn't going to hurt us that much here. And again, it could be the Clawshot, but there's a decent chance it's still not. We are going to reach a point where just the game has to give me this thing. I wonder if you could have got it if they gave you the boomerang. Oh, by the way, Sky, you know how we wished for that early boomerang? Yeah.
I tried.
It's the best item to find early on because you can do all the fun, cool tricks and everything, the LJAs and whatnot. But on a seed where you don't draw the forest temple as one of your 3 dungeons, it's not necessarily required to beat any of them. So boomerang very well can just be your go mode item. All right, well, back to Temple of Time.
And speaking of spiders, there's a lot here.
Yes. If you are not a fan of the spooters, there's a lot more like, they're just like little baby spiders, I will say. Dude, can I dodge him? See, that's stinky doo-doo farts. I can't believe that's unfair, dude. That's so unfair. I can't avoid him. So now I can't just warp back. into lake bed. I'm gonna have to swim back down, which is like not that big of a deal. This was planned out. This seed was planned out. I'm convinced. I'm convinced this thing was planned out. Are you kidding? Boop, and then yeah, just do that for now. I guess we're doing dungeon progression. And Lakeman at the very least gave us the what's it called? The boss key early on. More bombs. There is a strat you can go for here. Funny enough, if you have the Clawshot to jump over these gates. I actually learned it the other night. I was excited to show it off, but I don't think I'm going to get to show that off. Unless. No. I was like, if that had been the Clawshot, I would have popped off, chat. So instead, we just kind of got to do this slow. Oh my goodness. Pick it up. Pick it up. That's all right. There's another cool strat that I found by accident the first time I did this because I was lazy that we're about to go up and do. And here's the bit where, like, by this point, you would have needed the spinner regardless. Funny enough, for the Dominion Rod being the item you need to progress through this dungeon, it actually doesn't lock that many checks. There's always, like, decent odds Dominion Rod could be in here. Oh, you actually could go to this. I want to route this a different way. No, I still want to go to the other side first. Because, yeah, then I can full clear it. Yeah. I'm gonna grab this guy. There's only 2 of these. There's another one that's like really far down you gotta bring up. I don't know, again, I never done it. I just put this one on, and then I'm gonna try to position myself to do like a jump slash here. But I have to like jump on, and then immediately jump slash. And it's gotta be at the correct angle. Oh, that was close. It's a tight timing. Oh. Oh, that was like a frame. I want it so bad, chat. Oh, I want it. I want it. Let's play off. Now, I actually liked that angle before. No bad. Oh. There we go. Okay, cool. Golly. That didn't save time the way we did it, but it was cooler.
I liked it.
Yeah, thank you, Sky. I appreciate that. Oh, why are there enemies in here? There have never been spiders in here when I've done this.
Really?
Yeah, there truly have never been the spiders in here. Hello?
That's,
what?
Yeah,
okay.
that's about how I feel.
I don't know why I've never seen spiders in here.
Who released spiders into your scene?
What did I do?
I mean, at this point, all you can do is laugh, right? Like, this
Right?
has been an experience.
What is happening? Can't come hell or high water. We're gonna beat this sucker.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, please pick it up. Yeah, I I've never seen spiders in here. I'm not gonna lie. It's usually just the 2 dudes. And I kill them, and then all is good. But that is not what happened today.
I'm gonna pay attention the next time you're in here, Spike, and see what it looks like otherwise. Because I do remember spiders from my casual playthrough a long time ago, but now I want to see what it looks like normally. Well, from your perspective.
Right, from my perspective. Is it because I left the dungeon? The only thing I can think is because I left the dungeon. Slingshot, get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, is the slingshot useful? It's not, but I'll track it on my tracker because that feels better. Come on, man. Oh.
Ideally, we need something that gets you the Clawshot, yeah? We saw the one, but you said the Clawshot was blocking the other Clawshot.
God, we need the... I can't believe this Clawshot placement. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Spike, I know you're having pain with this scene. I want to let you know I'm having a great time with you here.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I need someone to be having fun, and I'm not having fun. Again, I'm not salty. I'm fascinated.
Kat, are you having fun? Because I'm having fun.
I can't believe I gendered this. I'm shocked.
We need fan art in the I can't believe it's not butter. We need the text that says, I can't believe I gen this. Oh, now we find all the money.
Okay, so do that. This is like one of the few spots where like the Clawshot would have saved a little bit more time. You can just like route that room a little faster. But again, that's okay. Fine. I'm not molding that much.
This is how Spike eventually loses his hair.
You're seeing kind of some of like the primary like combat techniques that you want to try to get. One, bomb arrows are very, 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 very powerful. And jump slashes into buffered spin slashes.
Now see, there's a lot of people in chat, Spike, who say they're having a great time. You're getting follows because of it. That's great.
Heck yeah.
Let folks know what time you normally stream so they know when to find you. I know you are my afternoon stream.
Yeah, I'm normally like a morning streamer, for sure. I like to do generally like 9 to 10 a.m. Eastern until about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So, yeah, so if you are looking for someone to fill that time slot, you like randomizers, speedruns, and generally someone freaking out, that's me. I'm your guy.
And dogs. Let's not forget
and
the dogs.
If you like dogs. This is... So that's the other fishing rod.
Like, I don't want to laugh, but at the same time, like, what else could I do? This is wild.
What that hit right there might have looked, while that might have looked silly, it is actually, those dudes are so good at blocking your shot. The best strategy for them is a lot of times to actually, just let them hit you while you hold a bomb arrow out, and that one-shots them. The seat is making us go to the top of the temple. We can full clear this place. That's like one of the only solaces. Oh, if you don't like the small spiders, this is another one I would definitely look away from. Unfortunately, because they're actually, here, give me a better bomb arrow situation. Yeah, I'm gonna use that same technique and just like effectively run into a lot of them. Because unfortunately, they decided to make an item spawn here for killing all the spiders. Which is like, fine, it's a room clearing check. But they put 400 spiders in here. Did I kill them all? Yeah, the music sounds like I killed them all. They actually, that's the best I've seen them group up for me. That was good. That was good. Now to know, chat, that second earring by itself doesn't do anything for me. Oh, I have to do this place this room casually because I don't have the Clawshot. There's a nifty strat in here. Man, this scene won't let me do anything fun. Oh my God. Trying to get on the side so I can at least like jump over. So if we come over here, yeah. There's normally a nice strat you can do with the Clawshot where you just skip up to the top of the room then. Don't get to do that. Yeah, Oh, yeah. Well, I'm assuming then this is the only way I can go. Where did the game put the Clawshot? Oh, no, I'm gonna be really sad if the Clawshot actually is in one of the 4 overworld checks I didn't do.
So what checks are those, Spike, for folks?
They're all, 1 is fishing rod locked and 3 are locked by the lantern. So I think I'm still able to do all of this. All right, they're all getting dunked on over there. That's fine. Yeah, I do need to do this. And there's 2 back in Ordon Village, and there's 2 back in Hype Cave that I can go for. Yeah, we're gonna see how many checks in this game I can clear in 3 hours. So now we just have to clear all the enemies once again out of here. Yeah, there's these 3, and then there's 2 other checks that I'm trying to think how I get there without Clawshot. Which, it was, yeah. Okay, it was what we basically predicted, chat. I got baited by a Way of the Hero that's, for something I do need to beat this scene, but it's just another fishing rod. Because yeah, now this is the iron, the dark nut.
I think we're gonna have to have, with Spike's permission, Spike on again with this before the end of the year. Since
it is mathematically impossible for me to gen a worse seed than what I did for you tonight.
Wait, what about the one earlier on your stream, Spike?
I'm telling you, Sky, I gen a worse seed. I gen 2 1% seed.
Spike, go get a lottery ticket tomorrow. Dang.
So the technique for the Dark Nuts right here, I want to do that little running slash, and that gets them locked in position. And I'm gonna do the same thing here. It confuses their AI, and then you're gonna be able to get behind them and just do a bunch of damage.
That is so epic. I forgot about this fight, Spike.
You're gonna get 2 more at the end at Hyrule Castle. Gotta get back. I want him to kill me. Okay? So that locks him in place. Okay, I think he's like 1 hit away.
Chat, I think Spike deserves a follow from every single person in chat for genning 2 1% seeds. So please.
I am a warrior.
Please follow Spike. I promise you it is worth the follow. You've been provided with the link in chat for folks watching on YouTube. It is at twitch.tv/SpikeVegeta. And really quickly here, Spike, I do want to remind folks that your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits shared on the GDQ Twitch channel do help support GDQ Hotfix. Please consider subscribing if you enjoy the daily speedrunning content. And again, please follow Spike as well there, twitch.tv/SpikeVegeta.
I have not seen the big key, so it has to be another room.
Yes, This didn't work before, but I'm channeling my energy to it.
Oh, to get out of here.
Kat was asking what was bad about the seed earlier on today. They're curious.
What was bad about it? I plandoed levels of you get one item and then like you clear everything you can in the game.
No, we haven't found technically we found the Clawshot, but not the one Spike's looking for, because you need a Clawshot to get the Clawshot. Answer your question.
Aww.
What makes it 1%? Just a lot of unlikelihoods. A lot of, when Spike says he gen 2 1% seeds, they're just too ridiculously weird lucks.
Let's go get the 4 checks on the overworld, I guess. I guess you need Clawshot to get those last 2 checks. I guess you need them. I thought you could full clear without it. You would never ever do a seed this deep without a Clawshot. This is chat ridiculously unlucky. I can't. You know what? This is probably better stream value than if I had rolled like a normal seed. For reference, I'm like deep in go mode right now. Like on any seed that falls between the 1st and the 99th percentile of seeds. Like you have all your items by the 2-hour mark and you're just running through your dungeons. I'm still trying to get my bearings straight where anything is. Let's first go back into the hype cave for trip number 3 and get these 2 lantern checks.
Spike, you need a big hug from Poppy.
Oh, she's in my lap.
She knows.
Yes.
Oh, Poppy. This is making you want to try the rando? You know what? That's the objective of the show. Have a good time. Yes, please. There you go. See?
Yes.
I'm like, you know what, Spike, since you got the 2 1%, I don't know anything about this game. Maybe after another casual playthrough, maybe I'll try it too, just for you.
It's very accessible. I think it's one of the easier randomizers I've gotten into.
Yeah.
Again, despite what you're seeing tonight.
No, we've had you on before, Spike, where you've just cruised through runs. I think everybody knows all the quality of your runs. This literally is just ridiculous levels of RNG. But that's the name of the show, is RNG. You know, that's gonna happen.
Chad, I had a mini heart attack there. I saw that item in my inventory and I was like, wait, what? Do I have an extra item? Uku gives you a note. Okay, because if that was like Oro's memo, that's like 15 checks that I could go get. That was not the case.
Gotcha.
All right, so this room right here, I'm gonna get both of these either way, even if like this right here is the Clawshot. Yeah, a lot of people made references about Twilight Princess that like, oh, you like never use these items outside of the dungeon. Yes, but Twilight Princess liked the Clawshot. That item just got spammed for usage throughout the overworld and in all these different dungeons. So the fact that we don't have one right now is pretty rough. There's just so many things that I have not been able to do and things that I've had to leave behind. Oh, the left side here, dodge these enemies.
Yeah, absolutely. Can we give Spike a shout out for his SGDQ run where he was 30 minutes under estimate?
Woo! Yeah, that was a very... that was a different seed. And like that animal. Absolutely can happen. At the end of the day, like the generator will just place items randomly.
Yeah.
You don't know what's gonna happen every time you boot up the seed. Did that flipped my game?
What?
I was like, what happened? What am I looking at? And it might look like, why do I have to kill all the enemies here? With that windy path, if I fall there, I go back to the start of this little dungeon. So here's these two. I can then go back to... I can then go back to Ordon Village for 2 more checks. All right, it was not Hype Cave. Hype Cave, as is usually the case for me, was not very hype.
That is a good title for this episode, the Not Hype Cave.
Not Hype Cave, right there. You got your title right there. All right, we're going back to Ordon Village. Get these two, and then I got to figure out what I am apparently able to do without the Clawshot. My guess is it was back in Temple of Time.
Or you won't believe where Spike found his second Clawshot. Because it's the second Clawshot.
Right. We know where the other one is. We saw it there. I'm not gonna lie, Sky. As soon as I saw that one, I went, oh no.
Uh-oh.
I knew. Because the one thing that kind of bails it out a lot of times is the fact that there are 2 of them. When I saw one was locked by the other, I went, oh. Oh, no. That is absolutely not good. Yeah, so again, we know the basement check was there, right? Yeah. So it's just the Ordon Cat Rescue and the grotto here. So chat, this is the other check that the fishing rod unlocked. Fishing rod doesn't unlock much. But you can bring this cat back to Cat Lady. And you know what? I know I'm holding a dog right now, but we like cats too, so I'm happy to rescue this cat. It's just kind of slow getting back here. I'm going to do all the fishing tonight. Let's go, kitty cat. Aw, it's a little bit of a chubby kitten. It's so cute.
Aw, I would have that cat. What a good kid.
What a baby. And then we're just going to, as you do with your fishing rod, roll around. Getting all dirty and everything. I'm sure this isn't messing with the quality of it. All right, we will have done Ordon Cat Rescue. Nope. It must be back in Temple of Time. I don't feel like there was anything else I could do in like I'm looking at it right now. I'm like, no, I did all that stuff. Wolf on. Wolf is generally just faster than Link. Epona's the fastest, but there are obviously restrictions based on where you are. Epona can't go at full speed here in Ordon Village. Obviously, if you're crossing the field, you want to have Epona at all times. If you're in a place other than the market, then you want to use Wolf everywhere. All right. 3 of these suckers. There's 1. There's 2. Hey, try to pick up a pot. 3.
What are those slug things that keep following you, Spike?
Those dudes, so if I defeat them, then I actually can refill up the oil in my lantern with them.
Oh, okay.
That's so stupid! Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Are you absolute? That was the final death, I think, in my game. That's unreal.
Unbelievable.
How did this item placement happen? That's so unfair. That's so bad. Ah!
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
That's so unfair.
I'm sorry, Spike.
Good. Oh, yeah. And outside South Castletown was Spirit of Light, right? back to the very beginning of this seed, I think I can finally go do those checks.
And the chat went wild, Spike. Just so you know,
Wow.
the chat absolutely went wild.
Wow.
Chat, let's hear it for Spike being a good sport. Let's hear it for Spike, everyone.
Yep, and there's dummy number 2. Yep, there it was. We saw it, right? You can't script this, man.
For the folks at home, Spike already went through, this is to put it in the most PG-13 way possible, a hecker of a seed earlier
What?
today.
Oh, I am exhausted of TP random.
No. Poor Spike.
Dude, it's been a long day. You need to get out. All right, Cat. We are close to Goma. We are close to go.
I am so proud of you, Spike. Just see, I know you aren't happy about this, but I'm proud of you.
Oh, I'm so happy. Are you kidding me? I'm ecstatic.
Anybody can play through the randomizer seeds that just flow smoothly. It takes real character to make it through these.
Oh yeah, I'm showing my character real good this season. I'll remember next time I come on to GDQ to have game facts ready to go for how to progress through Lake Bed in a vanilla fashion. So that guarantees, chat, that I had to go into Lake Bed and do it completely vanilla in order to get anything else in the seed. And it's not going to be direct and just give me the Clawshot. No, it's go all the way to basically the Clawshot and get the lantern. Then go to the worst lantern location to get your Clawshot. Yes.
There you go. This is from chat. Take my follow for all that hacking work, Spike. Yes, please. If anybody is not following Spike by now, please. Please. This man deserves it.
Up, dude. Sorry, chat. I'm still reeling. Hey, you know what? While we're going by, so I'm going towards what I believe is a Spirit of Light area. Let's go ahead and just do the star minigames. I didn't realize this till someone brought it up in chat, but this is Tingle. This is like if Tingle was just like Giga Buff, I guess.
Looks like great value, Tingle. Are you kidding me?
Right?
You showed me that action figure. I'm like, okay, that is a great value.
They're like,
Tingle.
I got you this for Christmas. Where did you get this?
It's Tingle's twin brother.
Great value, Tingle.
That's what I would name it personally, you know?
Yeah, we found the other Greg. If Greg, like, if one's Greg, what's Greg's brother? What's his twin brother?
That's a good question.
What's Greg backwards? Gerd.
How about, well,
Greg and Gerd. Greg and Gerd.
I was gonna say like Gus or something like that.
Right. Yeah, you feel free to make fun of me. I still don't really know how to play these. I just get, like, I understand the concept of, like, follow the lights.
Dollar General Tingle.
It is, though.
Chat's having a fun time. We're all having a fun time.
Let's go. Fun times.
Oh, could be Greg with 2 G's. I didn't think about that. That's a good one, chat. Another Greg. Just another G at the end of Greg. I'm tearing up here, Spike. Like, I've been tearing. 100%.
We're gonna get there. Yeah, at some point I should probably learn the route for this. Okay, we got there. Tingle, you got anything? Great value, Greg? I don't know, I'm getting all the memes mixed up now. All right, over to South Castle. It was just I'm missing enough stuff. Because at this point, we're 2 items from go mode. Yes.
Yeah, ball and chain and boomerang, yeah?
Yeah, so the boomerang we need directly, and then the ball and chain just gets me the final Sky character. Dude, can please give me the boomerang. I will cry tears of joy if you give me the boomerang. Don't put me in another boomerang is go mode situation, please. Can we just not have that? I've had enough of those. This has been a painful enough seed. Okay, put on the spinner, because I'm gonna try to link these 2 checks together. This is about to be one or the other. Gotta get right here. They decided to make that Clawshot ridiculously precise. To actually, like, ledge grab the top of it. Again, leg bed you already have the boss key for. So, like, in a world, yeah, boomerang could just be up and sitting in the sky. This is about to still be a pretty potential big lottery roll. Oh, don't do that. For this last item, and that sucks. What if they're just both here? What if they're both here? They're not both here. One will be here. Yeah, this is the linking together of the chats. Yeah, just kind of drop off and barely snag onto that. Okay, which one are you giving me? Oh, I must have forgot something. Did I get something earlier and I just forgot? I must have. Well, doesn't matter. We're leaving anyways. Okay. Do your... Finish off your progression dungeons. Finish off your progression dungeons. Thankfully...
You did a lot of Temple of Time already, Spike. That's a positive.
Yeah, Temple of Time is almost done. We have to go back up for literally 2 checks. And then we beat the Spooter, and I will have finally beaten my first dungeon. At by far the longest into one of these seeds, I will have beaten Dungeon 1. Again, I've done a lot of like that. If I just wanted to kill Morpheal, I could do that and have 2 done. But then you've got City on the Sky. Sky, thank you for having me on.
Thank you for being a good sport here and being on, Spike, especially after you had a really mean first seed and now you have this. Thank you for being a friend and being on. How about that?
What are the percentage odds that I gen to worst seed? Because I promise you, Sky, this is way worse than that seed I did earlier today.
Yeah, I've seen your good seeds. I told you, I've been keeping tabs on this for weeks, right? You've been seeing me in chat watching.
It's worse than the seed earlier, and that was easily the worst seed I had done up to that point.
I hope you review some highlights for this on your stream at some point, because I would like to see your community's reaction.
Right? I mean, the highlight was the needing game facts in order to progress through Lake Bed.
Well,
which you were never gonna have Clawshot.
Yeah. The point of the show, though, is to show that, you know, it's okay to have any barrier of entry to this, right? Like, it's okay if you have a lot of experience or a little experience. Just, it's about having a good time, right? Like, which I know after 2 seeds of this ridiculous level is a little tougher to see, maybe. But just overall, like, that's why I encourage folks to do randomizers, right?
Yeah, absolutely. These are the ones that build character, though, like you're saying. These are the ones that, like, you're going to have, like, war stories about these ones. Dude, did y'all see that seed where I had to go stupid deep into, I wanted to say something worse, into Lake Bed to find the lantern so I could do the last possible lantern check you're going to look in to get Clawshot 1? Because guess what? Clawshot 2 was locked by Clawshot 1.
Mike wants to say something that Author Blue said also.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Insert that comment there.
My absolute goodness gracious.
Mike, when I see you next, and that will be very soon, remind me, I'll pick up some kind of food and or weapons.
Yes! Yes!
For being a good sport, we'll figure it out.
Thank you. And this isn't one of those, oh, you don't have to. No, you can do that. You can do that. I will let you do that. That sounds great.
I mean, you and Keys can shake hands. You have to remember, Keys was on my first ever Hotfix show, which was Random Number Generation, episode 1, and Mercy Kill for that matter too. And Keys' game crashed on Mercy Kill.
Oh my goodness!
So yeah, that was the first Mercy Kill that I'm saying. But yeah, Keys' game crashed.
Yeah.
And that's when we had like the no live deals thing. So like if anybody understands your pain with how cursed my shows can be.
We kind of need these enemies. This was not a fun dungeon that I had to go through a second time.
This is the kind of seed where I give Mike a hug and he was go, I am so sorry.
I am so. It really is impressive, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know there's 70 folks here I see as regulars here for Random Number Generation, which, by the way, is every other Tuesday. I hope folks who are here new for the first time continue to show up for these, because all my shows are cursed. You'll love it. But we've had a lot of curse seeds on this show, and it's kind of like a running joke throughout the series, Mike. And I'm sorry you were the next person that was a part of that.
I got nuked by it. All right. So this was the strat I was going to show earlier.
Okay. All right,
you can then just get on the side. And, whoo, wasn't that cool? All right. And now you skip that whole room. All right. It's like all the items that would allow you, the claw shots and the boomerang, those are the things we were missing the whole season. I'm still missing the boomerang.
Oh, and Spike wanted that in the first hour. That's like how we in Zelda 1 want the ladders. So, like, I feel that one personally, Spike.
Let's actually. Helmosaurs are a little obnoxious to have to deal with.
They're kind of cute, though. They look like little bears.
Oh, yeah, they're adorable. But they must be destroyed. Yeah, I get it. All right, now we go up. Yeah, I never would have been able to get these without the claw shot. The tracker had some mistakey wakies. There was the stupid boss key. And now it's like I can't even go mode this place because like I'm still looking for two things in my seed. Let's see if we can be in go mode by estimate.
All right, that seems like a good challenge. I like that.
Pick it up.
Again, Spike, whenever you feel like playing this again, that's the key phrase there. Let me know.
Right.
We'll make sure we have a better seed, a more cooperative seed next time.
To reference chat, I had done 15 straight sub 3 hour seeds before this morning.
Yep.
15 straight.
I seen it.
I'm not salty. This is it's uncanny. It is uncanny how this works. Hey, the other shield. Because now this isn't even a case of like, well, but you've got your seed mostly clear to this point. Those claws. There's the biggest part of the seed is like I hopefully never have to go to the desert. Okay. Now let me just clarify because this seed has been so weird. That's everything, right? That's it. Let's go kill the spider. So again, anybody who, if that makes you uncomfy, I would not watch the stream. This is not a rat. Armagoma. She is massive. We gonna squish her, and she's kind of cute at the end for the final phase.
Yeah, you wonder where all of these spiders throughout the Temple of Time came from. It's this boss.
Yeah. It is like kind of weird theming in a way. Like, why are there spiders here? But there's some lore reason. All right, yeah, I will have beaten boss 1. I'm so happy. Usually, I think boss 1 is done by like, I probably average like the hour 15 mark is boss 1 getting defeated. Again, whenever I want to defeat Morpheus, I can go do it. But now you're like, well, do I go and do all of the lake bed checks that I didn't do before? Kind of runs around as much as she wants. I think it is like a consistent amount of like movements she'll make.
Lake bed's kind of lengthy, isn't it, Spike? Lengthy-ish.
It is. Yeah, it's. We already did a lot of it. Squish. I feel like she moved around like more there. But now she's gonna spawn many little children that we're gonna try to mostly clear. This scene wasn't even healthy to me. Like, I don't even have 2 rows of hearts. Gross. It's not the most mechanically interesting boss fight, but I think squishing the spider is pretty satisfying.
The sound effects,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
They found their way to make this boss fight work with the Dominion Rod. I try to just mostly clear them out, because if you mess around too much, then she's going to start shooting her death lasers at you. You just want enough to where they're not really going to, like, aggro to you. Because I should say, like, they don't really aggro to you. They just kind of run around and do their own thing. So as long as you clear out enough to where they're not often going to actually, like, poke you and cancel out your arrow strikes, then you're good. All right, can we get the 1 shot? Oh, a little scary. Gonna blast that booty. I predicted she was gonna go left. She went right.
That's still a pretty good shot, though.
It's fine. We'll take it. We'll take it. Bomblings, hooray! All right, bam! We did it, chat. We beat a dungeon. It's all cleared. We can now go to Lake Bed. And then am I just... Okay, so I will have already done all of those. Like, I'm gonna have to, like, loop through Lake Bed again. Are there other things I want to do pre-Lake Bed? There are, honestly. Yeah. One of the downfalls is always, like, if you go in the dungeon, then the items are on the overworld. If you clear your overworld, they were just in the dungeon, idiot. Why didn't you go do the dungeon?
Oh,
so, like,
yeah. I just wanted to let folks know that the spider's done. That's all.
Oh, yeah, spider done. Spider got squishied, got blown up. We're never going to see a spider again. I'm looking through the checks. I don't think so. Boop, 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 beep. By the way, I just want to throw this out there, Sky. Whenever you want to stop me, you can. We are not going to beat this unless the other two items just jump into my lap like Poppy is right now. As we speak, we are not cutting the 310. Because that would have to happen, and it would have to be a nice boss key up in City in the Sky. So just, I won't be offended if you're ever like, we're good. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I will consult with Richard right now. Go on.
Okay. All right, so now we're going to do the Great Bridge of Hylia, chat. This is actually where most of the rest of our density is. I'm going to clear the overworld before we go back to Lake Bed. Lake Bed's in just such an awkward, like, half-baked state right now. It's a little unfortunate. So I want to go Dominion Rod and Horse Call.
Okay, so I am talking to Richard. Richard's saying, how about 5 more minutes?
5 more minutes. All right, you got it.
All right.
We're gonna look for go mode. This is most of the rest of the density. And yeah, if you would like to have a seed finish, I will try to gen not a bottom 1% seed the next time we come on to the show.
Yeah, I would love that. I would love to revisit that as soon as you feel comfortable, Spike. I don't know if you need a break from this right now.
I could do another seed right now. But I don't know if I want the 3-peat.
No.
I'm just like, can I do it again? Can I hit 3 1% in a row? I don't throw away around 1% lightly, chat. I think I gen 2 1% seeds between my stream and on GDQ tonight. Holy buckets. Yeah, because, like, and the reason why I gave Sky the go-to there is, like, sometimes you just got to know when a seed is awful. And right now, it's not even like okay, well, you're almost done. This seed could still withhold the ball and chain and the boomerang from us for, like, a decent amount of time. I'm clearing the overworld checks as fast as I can. And that was even like, we obviously lost a lot of time not understanding how to progress through Lake Bed. I think this was like a 3.5-hour seed, even if I know where I was going in Lake Bed. Like, yep, I know exactly how you're supposed to progress casually through there.
I still have enjoyed having that.
Oh, yeah, and I have too. Yeah, I don't want anyone to, like, misunderstand any of it. Once again, is like salt or anything. So,
I don't think anybody in chat thought that.
We're having a good time. We're just flabbergasted.
Someone wanted to know, would you finish this on your channel or consider finishing it at some point?
If people, yeah, you know what? If people really wanted to watch it, I will finish this seed tomorrow on my stream.
Yeah.
Just so because there might be some meat left to this seed that we're not even like, because right now probably the big thing, if I found it, if one or both of these items are either in the desert, which we have not seen Oro's memo yet, or if one or either, well, I guess only Boomerang could be. Boomerang!
Oh, there it is.
Okay, that actually is really nice because that means City in the Sky is guaranteed foolish.
Oh, that's good. That's very good.
Nothing can be up there now because the last thing we need is the final Sky character. The ball and chain just allows us to get the last Sky character. That last one, for whatever reason, just does not aggro down to you, so you like have to shoot it. Come on, give me the ball and the chain right now. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Wow.
Ah! Well, do you want to finish?
I mean, do you think you can?
Well, okay, so like, how much time are you gonna give me?
Let me ask. That
was Clawshot locked. That was Clawshot. Okay, I can go kill Morpheal right now. Morpheal. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Morpheal. Let's go beat our second boss. We effectively just hit go mode. That's what happened. What? We didn't have to go to the desert. Oh, the seed's trying to pull it back. What? What? What?
Do you think you can finish in 15 minutes, Spike?
Excellent. Let's first go kill this boss, and then we'll see. Obviously, I know, like, there's another show after us, right?
Yes, Tiffy's
Yeah.
time capsule. Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to make someone wait. Yeah. Honestly, like, we got go mode. We got the release. Even if y'all were like, we should stop now. It's up to you guys. Like, I've beaten TP Rando enough times.
Well, like Richard said, how about 15 minutes? But you should probably give your Oh, hang on. If you are in go mode right now, yeah, Richard's suggesting just for and I agree with for the sake of the second show, if this is just, defeat a few bosses and stuff, we want to make sure we start time capsule on time.
Yes. Yeah. So do you want me to stop now?
Yes, but I do want you to give some shout outs. That would be lovely.
Yes. All right, let's just go ahead and stop there. So chat, the rest of the seed would have been, I go in, I immediately kill Morpheal. It's in the second room. And then we go get the 6th sky character. We go up to City in the Sky. We would have had to find the boss key, defeat Argarok, and then you go to Hyrule Castle, which is very quick, and then the seed is over. If we had continued, it depends on where the boss key was. We would have finished somewhere between like probably 3:15 and 3:25, depending on that. Shout outs. I'm Spike Vegeta. You can follow me on twitch.tv/Spike Vegeta. I do randomizers. I do speed runs. I generally cursed randomizer runs. Yeah. That's me. Thank you so much for having me on, Sky. I appreciate it.
Of course, and I'm glad you were able to find go mode before the 3 hours. That's really cool. At least we were able to do that. So yes, please do give Spike a follow. That's at twitch.tv/Spike Vegeta, all one word for folks watching on YouTube. And again, as we were talking about before, folks, this is not the end of our GDQ Hotfix broadcast, so please stay tuned. If you are watching on YouTube, be sure to press the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. Also, go to twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick if you're interested in looking at our live content. And, of course, remember that GDQX will be live from TwitchCon October 20th through 22nd. The event will take place on the Games Done Quick stage as well as streamed live on our Twitch channel. Use !GDQX in Twitch chat to find out more info and check out the schedule. I'm Skybilz for Random Number Generation on GDQ Hotfix. Please stay tuned for Time Capsule right after the break. Take it away, Tippy.